Okay, is it worth doing a due diligence report? Provocative question. A due diligence report is important, but if you know what you're doing, it's not essential. But you are asking for trouble if you don't do any due diligence. But so many investment deals for mid to large corporates are done with a really fat due diligence report which ticks the boxes and supposedly shifts the responsibility onto the professional firm who do it if they miss anything. Smarter investors nowadays are moving to shorter, more intelligent reports. Okay, so why do due diligence? Buying a company as a going concern is like buying a car. You inherit the company's history and its liabilities, so you're going to be driving the car with all of its defects. Not doing due diligence is like buying a car at night without putting it on the ramp and switching the lights on. You could just rely on warranties, but do you trust the seller? Due diligence reports, what do? Well, they give you information which might allow you to walk away from the deal. They help you negotiate the deal better. You might see some assets you want to exclude. Maybe the seller's got a dodgy Chinese subsidiary. But they're not a substitute for warranties in the contract, which you're going to have to do anyway. And due diligence reports benefit the buyer more than the seller, definitely, and give comfort to the buyer's investors. But there are many, many types of due diligence: intellectual property, environmental. So how do you get the best out of it? Decide what you really want to investigate, select the professionals, and choose the management team who are going to review their work, and make sure management understand what's being uncovered. And you might say, well, don't the audited accounts give me everything? Well, no. A private company owner is going to minimize his profit to pay tax, maximize his deductible expenses, and take as much cash as he can out of the business. What about his management accounts, which might be fuller? Yes, but your accountants really need to quiz management to understand what's going on. And the accounts won't tell you about customer relationships, threatened litigation, disputes with employees who might all be unhappy, or intellectual property infringements. So, okay, what if you don't want to do any due diligence? Well, you do your research first. You're in the industry, presumably, and then you could do it the old-fashioned way. You give your warranties to the seller, and then force him to make disclosures against the warranties. You're going to have to negotiate warranties anyway, and go through all those disclosures really carefully. It's quite a courageous approach, but it would be possible to do it that way if you thought the due diligence report was a waste of time.